Well, everyone, the Samsung Galaxy Flip 8 or Z Flip 8 is a new phone that Samsung has just made, and they're very cool, awesome phones. And you might be wondering exactly how to use this particular device. Now, luckily for you, it's a very basic process. It really doesn't take too much time at all. Now, on the exterior, you do get your unfolded display, or when it's unfolded, this is basically what it looks like. The crease has gotten a little bit better, actually. It's really kind of hard to tell, although you can still see it. You have your front-facing camera up here. On the left side, you don't have much, just your SIM card eject tray tool. On the bottom, you have your USB Type-C port, as well as a speaker grill and some microphones. On the right side, you do have your power button, as well as your volume up and down button as well. So, not much at the top. On the back side, you basically do have your camera setup right up here, which looks and feels pretty good, not too many complaints here. And you also have that display up top too. So this is basically a display that you basically have, which is really cool. You have your frosted glass back right here that you can wirelessly charge certain things, which is really awesome. Now, when your phone is when it's folded, so when your device is folded like this, you basically have your cover display. Now, with your cover display, it's actually a very nice looking display. So you have your two cameras right up here as always. Now, with your cover display, you can go through and you can use it as a normal device. You have your lock screen here for the most part, so you can see you have your date, you have your time, you have some other options here too, like your now brief, you have your camera up here as well. You can swipe up and you can basically get a little access to your lock screen. Now, within this page, you'll basically be able to do some quick toggles and some other instructions. So if you have your widgets right over here, so you have your widgets kind of all around it, you also have access to some applications here too. Now, not all your applications are available, but you can go through and you can kind of view and kind of see all the different types of applications you have here. So you can kind of swipe around, you can kind of, again, use these nav bar buttons at the bottom to kind of, adjust your screen. And you can also go through and, personalize your main display. So if you want to, you can click on Now Brief or Start Now Brief here, and you can kind of get a more customized version of your lock screen that you have here as well. So that is actually a very, very nice thing. So this cover display actually comes in handy quite a bit, and it has a lot of really cool information, a lot of really cool stuff inside of it as well. Now, another thing too is when you unfold your display. So unfolding it, you can do it a couple ways. You can either just grab it from the side and basically just lift it up, or you can also just kind of maneuver it around in a different way as well. So if you want, you can kind of go through and maneuver your phone up this way. Now be careful not to have your finger back here because sometimes it can pinch it a little bit. But you can move it up this way and you'll be basically brought over into a similar looking page as the other display. Now this one is your lock screen. So when you first boot it up, you'll get access to your lock screen. You'll have your date and your time right up here, your front camera. You also have your status bar right up here as well. So the status bar is really nice. You can see your battery icon, all these different things here. And then at the bottom, you'll have your phone call icon. You can have your camera icon. You can have your now brief. This stuff is really cool to have. Now you can always customize this screen by holding down right over here, and you can basically get access to this page. So you can see you have your date and you have your time right up here. You can tap on your date and your time. You can make it bigger, smaller. You can maneuver around whichever way you want to. That's another really cool thing you can have here as well. You can also change the style. You can make the style bigger. You can make the style smaller. It's really up to you. It's really dependent on what you're going to want to do here too. And then you can tap on the done button whenever you're done, and you can basically just swipe up. Now from here, you'll basically come into your application screen. So from here, you'll basically be able to see all your different types of apps and all these other things you have laying around here too. Now with your home screen, this is what your home screen is. At the top, you'll see your status bar. So your status bar will show your date and your time again, similar to the other page and your battery icon. You'll have widgets, icons, all these other things that you can basically maneuver around. So you can hold down on an application like this and you can go ahead and remove it if you want to, like a little widget. You can also move your icons around as well. So you can grab an icon, you can move it around whichever way you want to. That's another really awesome thing. And you also have your dock. So whatever page you're on, the bottom Google search bar and your dock icon will basically stay the same. So you can go through and you can kind of, again, maneuver around whichever way you want to. That's another really cool thing that you can have here. Now, the other thing too is being able to see all your applications. So if you swipe up from this page right here, you'll be able to see all the different types of applications you have just laying around here. So you'll be able to see your different types of app icons, your Facebook icon, Instagram, Play Store, and then you'll also be able to see these icons up here as well. So you can kind of go around and kind of, again, maneuver around certain things here and there, and you'll be able to see all the different types of applications you have. Now, opening up applications is pretty easy. You just tap open on an app like this, and you can always come back home by just clicking on the home button. This is what the home button looks like. You tap on that little O button right there, and it will take you back home. Same thing with the phone icon. You can tap right over here, and you can just come back home by tapping onto this O. So if you ever open up an application, you want to go back home, tap on that O. If you want to see all the recent applications that you recently opened up, all you're going to have to do here is click on the 3 lines. So tap onto those 3 lines right there, and then you can go through and see all these different applications you have laying around, right? So that's the other thing too. So you can open up an app and you can get all into your recent applications. Now, if you want to split screen multitask, this is also another really easy thing here. So split screen multitasking is another cool thing. So in order to do this, what you're going to want to do is hover over an application like this, and you should be able to see that app icon right up here. So tap onto that app icon right over here, and then from here you can tap on Open in Split Screen View. So tap on Open in Split Screen View, and you'll be able to see all these different applications here. So then from here you can choose the different applications you want. So at the bottom you can see right here you have Facebook right here. You can tap on Facebook, and then from here you can see that you have this application at the bottom and this application at the top. You can also move this middle section up, down if you want to, and you can kind of, again, finagle it whichever way you want to. If you want to hop out, you can just kind of click the Recents panel and close all, and they'll close out of it. You also have this back button here too. So if you ever get inside of an application, whatever, and you want to go inside of a certain page, but then you want to go back to the previous page, you can just tap into that back button there, and it will take you into that previous page right over there. So the other thing too is basically checking your notifications. Swiping down from the top left will go through and show you all your notifications. Swiping down from the top right will give you into your quick toggles and your quick settings. So from here you can increase or decrease your brightness, increase or decrease your volume. You can make this quick toggle panel a little bit bigger as well, turn on or off your Wi-Fi or Bluetooth. That's another thing you can do here as well. Now you can also go through and you can basically find your power button and your volume down button for screenshotting. So what you can do here is click onto your power button right here and your volume down button, and clicking on both will go through and take a screenshot of your device. So that's something that's actually really cool that you can basically do. So once again, power button and the volume down button, you can click on both and you'll be able to take that screenshot. So this is something that's actually very cool. Being able to take these screenshots are very important. And from here, you can share it out, you can delete it, you can do whatever you want to do here. But that's another really easy thing you can kind of do here. Now, the last thing is screen recording. Now, screen recording on your Galaxy Flip 8 is also a very basic process. So in order to do this, what you're going to want to do is you want to swipe down from the top right corner, and you want to swipe down again, and you'll be able to find your screen recording toggle right over here. So tap on screen recording, and you'll be able to see this next page come up. So you're going to be able to screen record either your full screen or a partial screen, and then you can also record whether you want your audio recorded. So you can choose no audio, media, and mic. And whenever you're ready, you can just start that screen recording. What's going to happen here is it's going to start recording that particular screen. So from here, you can kind of maneuver around. You can kind of do things whatever way you want to do with it. And from here, what you can do is you can basically, from here, you can tap on that pause button if you want to pause that recording, or you can click on that stop button here. So stopping the recording will completely stop it. And then what you're going to want to do is you want to open up your gallery application, your photos application, and you'll be able to go through and basically see that recording. So from here, you can share it out, you can delete it, you can do whatever you want to do with it, but that's basically how you can screen record on your Galaxy Flip 8. So it's actually a pretty easy to use type of device. I like this device a lot, and that's essentially how you use it for the most part. If you have any other thoughts or questions, please let me know in the comment section below. Hit the like button, that would mean so much, but definitely hit that subscribe button. More importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out till then.